Happy morning, dear children. Welcome back to our science online class. Children, in today's class, we are going to start a new lesson. That is lesson number 14, Force and Work. Okay, children, let's start the lesson. Force and Work. Children, if we want to move something, whether it is big or small, we want to apply force on it, isn't it? Then you think that the force is needed to do something difficult? No, it is not true. We use force all the time to do very simple things also. For example, writing, sharpening pencil, walking, etc. Okay, we can run or walk when we applied force on our body. That is, we push ourselves forward. Okay, then we can move a thing. For example, a chair or table. What we do? We apply force to pull it. That means nothing can move unless force is applied to it. Then what is force, children? A force is a push or a pull. What is force? A force is a push or a pull. A push is a force and a pull is also a force that can cause the motion or movement of things. Children, what does a force do? Or what are the different things a force can do? First one, a force can make a body or thing move. A force can make a body or thing move. For example, if we want to move a chair or table, we apply force to pull it. So, a force can make a body or thing move. Second, a force can stop something that is moving. A force can stop something that is moving. If a toy car is moving, if we place our hand in front of the toy car, it will stop. So, a force can stop something that is moving. Third one, a force can change the direction of movement. A force can change the direction of movement. For example, a batsman apply force to change the direction of the ball. Then fourth one, a force can change the shape of the body. Okay, a force can change the shape of a body. If you are applying force on a balloon or spring, we can change the shape of that body. So, a force can change the shape of a body. What are the different things, children? First one, a force can make a body or thing move. Second, a force can stop something that is moving. Third one, a force can change the direction of movement. And fourth one, a force can change the shape of a body. Children, we use forces all the time. Sometimes we use them directly by using our muscles. Sometimes we exert them with the help of machines or tools. Okay, we use force all the time to do very simple things also. That means nothing can move unless force is applied on it. Children, there are different types of forces are there. These forces act on us or around us all the time. Okay, and first one is gravitational force. You know what is gravitational force? The pull of the earth is called gravity or gravitational force. Or all bodies pull other bodies with a force called gravitational force. What is gravitational force? All bodies pull other bodies with a force called gravitational force. It acts on everything, on us, on the waters of the ocean, on the air, etc. Okay, and this force is exerted even the bodies do not touch. Then why we can't feel this force, children? This is because the force is very weak. Okay, only very heavy bodies like planets exert a large gravitational force. Their gravitational force is also called gravity. Okay, and the Earth's gravity holds us firmly to the ground. It pulls down things thrown into the air. It even keeps the air in the atmosphere from flying off. Next, friction. Children, have you heard that word friction? Then you know what is friction? When you sliding, two objects rub each other. That is you and the slide. Okay, then friction is a force that holds back the movement of a sliding object. What is friction? Friction is a force that holds back the movement of a sliding object. For example, if you are pushing a small box on the floor, it move and then come to a stop. That is a force bring to a stop. This force is called friction and it opposes the motion. Okay, friction is a force that holds back to the movement of any object, moving object. Okay, and it also tries let not the body start moving. Children, friction acts between two surfaces. Okay, the rough surface have more friction and the smooth surface has less friction. Okay, then is friction is good or bad, children? Children, friction helps us in many ways. For example, the friction between paper and pencil helps us writing. Writing on smooth surface like glass is difficult because of low friction. We know the rough surface have more friction and the smooth surface have less friction. Okay, then friction helps us hold things. A pencil does not fall from your hand because friction opposes its motion. Okay, an ice cube is slippery with water, which reduces friction, so it slips out easily. Similarly, we slip on slippery floors because of low friction. And the friction helps us walking on the road, driving on the road, drilling a nail on the wall, okay, lightening a matchstick, etc. So friction is good. Children, then why we are saying the friction is bad? Friction can be bad for machines that have moving parts. It does not let them work smoothly. Sometimes it produces heat at the various parts of the machine. And have you seen that the people use oil, the sewing machines and bicycles? You know why? Because the oil makes the surface smooth and which reduces friction. We know the rough surface have more friction and the smooth surface have less friction. And when we are playing carom board, we smear powder over carom boards to reduce friction. Okay, this makes the striker and counters move smoothly. Children, what we learned today? We learned about force. What is force, children? A force is a push or pull. Then what does a force can do, children? A force can make a body or thing move. A force can stop something that is moving. Then third, a force can change the direction of movement. And the force can change the shape of a body. And we know there are different types of forces are there. They act on us or around us all the time. Then we learned about gravitational force. What is gravitational force, children? All bodies pull other bodies with a force called gravitational force. What is gravitational force? All bodies pull other bodies with a force called gravitational force. Then we learned about friction. What is friction, children? Friction is a type of force that holds back the movement of a sliding object. Okay, a force bring to a stop. This force is called friction. Okay, then we learned about is friction is good or bad. Okay, friction helps us in many ways. For example, the friction between the paper and pencil helps us write, and it is helps on walking on the road, driving on the road, lightening a matchstick, etc. And sometimes it is bad for machines that have moving parts. Okay, and it does not let them work smoothly. Children, hope you all understood about the lesson. So write your classwork neatly and complete the given assignments and do